Welcome to Fayette County Youth Sports on WCHC TV. Presented in part by Liella Lanes and Amore Pizzeria, Summers Funeral Home, Great Oaks Career Campuses, the Fayette County Public Health Department, Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, M&M Fasteners and M&M Turf, S&D Family Tire and Auto, Kirk's Furniture, the Fayette County Veterans Service Commission, and Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown. Stick around after the game for the Epifano McDonald's post-game show.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And good evening, everyone. With along Dave Bullever, Randy Young, and welcome into our Fayette County Youth Boys Basketball Youth Sports coverage tonight. It's the Jackson Ironmen taking on the Big Blue of Washington Courthouse here at Washington Courthouse High School. Tonight's contest will see two teams that have some reason fallen off the main path for the last couple weeks and is having some difficulty winning games. More Courthouse than Jackson. We'll talk more about that in just the next few minutes. But Jackson enters the contest. They're currently in second place behind Miami Trace, and they're basically in a must-win situation tonight. Washington Courthouse would like nothing better than salvage a win and then head into Miami Trace next Friday night for the Battle of Fayette County Part 2. We'll talk more about these teams in just a moment. Stay with us right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communication. S&D Family Tires, located at 333 West Court Street in downtown Washington Courthouse, remind you that you'll find top brand name tires right in their showroom. Steve and his staff can offer you a wide variety, including Bridgestone and Cooper. You'll find an impressive selection of premium wheels and tires for your vehicle. S&D Family Tires offers mounting tires for $12, bouncing tires for $12. They offer rotation, alignment, and so much more. Call for an appointment or stop by. Give them a call at 740-313-7425 or stop by 333 West Court Street in downtown Washington Courthouse. Open daily 8 to 5, Saturdays 8 to noon. Back here at Washington Courthouse along with Dave Woollever, Randy Young. We're just less than 10 minutes away from tip-off of tonight's contest between Jackson and the Blue Lions. These two teams played back in early January. January the 9th was the date. If you remember, it was a Thursday night and the next day was Friday, and all of a sudden everybody was out of school for a couple days. And in that contest, Washington Courthouse had the lead up until the 4.7 second mark when Steve Jenkins hit a three throw that made the score 30-29. Now, whether or not we're going to see that low score in the game tonight or not, we'll just have to wait and see. But Jenkins was the hero of that contest. As we mentioned, both teams are kind of on a downward spiral a little bit. More Courthouse than Jackson. Jackson has now lost 2 games in the last 7 days. Of course, Saturday afternoon, you might remember Dave and I were out at Miami Trace, and in a close one, Courthouse was able to win I should say Trace was able to win 43-41 on Gage Bauer's last-second shot. And then on Tuesday night, Jackson returned home and lost a tough one, 54-50, to another good team, Zane Trace. So that's where their back-to-back losses. They lost before they had a 4-game winning streak back on January 14th. In fact, it was the day or the game after the courthouse win. They lost a double overtime to Willersburg, 85-81. They also lost in December, of course, to Miami Trace, 54-47, as the Panthers had an 18-9 advantage at the free throw line. And then they lost over the holiday breaks down at Meigs, 79-66. Real quickly, Washington Courthouse, a team that Dave was buzzing right along. They were 6-2 at one point, and everybody's like, oh, okay, this could get real interesting. And then for some reason, all of a sudden, things have kind of fell off a little bit, and Courthouse has now lost 9 of their last 11 games. They're 2-9 since they had the win against Fairfield Union. That was a game that we did back on January the 2nd, remember, folks. And they won that one 50-43. They had lost 3 games before that over the holiday break. They lost a 5-point game to Chillicothe. Then they lost 5 points to Uniota. Then they lost by 11 to Oakwood. After the win against Fairfield Union, they lost by 6 to Wilmington. Then they lost by, of course, the 1 point to Jackson. Then they lost by 7 to Miami Trace. They came back and beat Greenfield 56-47 on January 21st. We did that game. And then they lost at Hillsboro by 2 points. A last-second shot again did it to them. Then they lost last week over at Clinton Massey. And then they turn around and lost last week down at Chillicothe. They were down by 15 points at one time. And then they got to within 2, 56-54, as they hit a total of 6 threes in that fourth period of play. In fact, Bryson Heath in that game was leading scorer, which is kind of unusual because he's not a real what you call a big scorer, but he had 6 threes in that game. And again, Courthouse lost by 2 to Chillicothe. And that's tough because, you know, they lost by 2 and they lost by 5 to Chillicothe. You get those wins now, all of a sudden you're flipped the record a little bit, and they're now 5-3 all of a sudden. They're close to 500, and they got a chance maybe to do very well in maybe securing a home game in the playoffs starting in about 2 weeks, but it didn't work out that way. So right now, they're fighting to stay alive as far as a 3-5 record. They would love nothing better to get a big win tonight. Then they go to Lynchburg Clay, which is another tough team, on Tuesday night for wrapping up the regular season at Miami Trace on Friday. So coming into the game, as we mentioned, Jackson is 13-5, 6-2 in the FAC. They're averaging around 51 points a game. They're giving up 43. Meanwhile, Washington Courthouse is 8-11 overall. They're 3-5 in the league. They are averaging just about 48.5 points a game, but they're giving up 49.8 points a game. Of course, you take a look at some of those last minute scores and things like that, and it's kind of hurt them a little bit in their lost column. Looking at the individual standings around the area for the FAC. So we mentioned Miami Trace is 7-0 currently, 17-0, buzzing right along. Saw where the Cleveland.com, the Cleveland Plain Dealers, got Miami Trace ranked 10th in the state of Ohio this week. There's no AP polls anymore, which really bums me out, but they got 7 divisions now, Dave, so, you know, they're figuring they're going to go with the max prep ratings, which we'll talk about at halftime. But anyway, I thought it was interesting, Cleveland Plain Dealer giving some props to Miami Trace, ranking them 10th in Division III. So I mentioned Chillicothe is 6-2. They're a game and a half behind Miami Trace, 13-5 overall. Chillicothe's at 4-3. They're 8-10 overall. Courthouse 3-5, 8-11 overall. Hillsboro's 2-5. They're 8-9 overall. And Greenfield McLean is still looking for their first win of the year in the FAC. They've won 8 games. They're 8-2 in overall in non-conference play, but they can't win the league. So we'll see what happens tonight. Jackson's at Courthouse. Of course, the game you're going to hear. Miami Trace is down Hillsborough tonight, and then McLean is at Chillicothe. We'll try to keep you up to date on the other games going on around the area later on. We'll take a 60-second break. When we come back, we'll have the introduction of the lineups and the national anthem. So stay with us as it's Fayette County Youth Sports right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communication.
You have the power to protect your children against serious diseases like measles, cancer caused by HPV, and whooping cough. Vaccines work with your child's natural defenses to help them safely develop protection from diseases. Fayette County Public Health is offering childhood immunizations by appointment. Late appointments are available. For more information or to schedule, call 740-335-5910.
As a U.S. veteran, you have serviced your country well. Now it's time to let us serve you. The Fayette County Veterans Service Commission provides free assistance for both veterans and their families. To learn more about the services we provide, please give us a call at 740-335-1610.
M&M Fasteners has been supplying quality fasteners across the United States since 1996. M&M supplies our customers with all types of fasteners from standard nuts and bolts to specials per your prints. M&M Fasteners is a complete fastener importer and distributor that can custom tailor our services to meet your customer needs. Whether it's one part or 1,000 parts to be customized for a special job, M&M can thread, turn, mill, drill, and weld parts to meet your specifications. For details, call us at 740-335-1641 or see us at our website at mmfast.com.
Respect the game. Thank you. The officials assigned to this contest have been selected and assigned according to the proceedings adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Frontier Athletic Conference. The officials are Mr. Brad White, Mr. Adam Evans, and Mr. Brad Lincoln. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please stand. Gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor the country and those who serve it with our national anthem played by the Blue Line Pep Band tonight under the direction of Mr. Ben Streidenberg. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starters for both teams. Beginning with the Ironmen at Jackson High School, coached by Mr. Max Morrow. Starting tonight for the Ironmen, he's a junior, number 10, Bodie Wolford. Junior number 4, Ryan Simons. Junior number 3, Charlie Woodard. Junior number 2, Stephen Jenkins. And senior number 0, Garrett Led. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the starters for the Blue Lions, coached by Mr. Shannon Barker. Starting tonight for the Blue Lions, he's a junior,
So 3 of the senior members of the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions starting tonight in the lineup, along with 2 juniors. Again, it'll be Heath, Chajewski, Haythcock, Pignatro, and Lindsay. Jackson, Lade, Jenkins, Woodward, Seidmetz, and Wooford. And it's controlled by the Blue Lions. Heath has the ball. Comes to his left side. Looking. There's an opening up the middle. Stops. Gets it over to Haythcock. Who's been kind of quiet the last couple games for the Blue Lions. And trying to drive was, again, Pignero. Now goes to Jeski. Pignero. Now the Haythcock. Took a few extra steps. Nothing done there. He does turn the ball over, so Jackson quickly comes down with it. And a jumper, and it's kind of blocked by the Blue Lions. So quickly they bring the ball down. Mark that as a rebound. Haythcock. Give and go. Lindsay down low post. Fakes the hand off and then goes right up, back up with it. And he'll draw the bucket. And will also get a 2-0 lead in the first minute of this contest. Jackson in the red uniforms, white trim. Blue Lions in the white uniforms, blue trim. Woodard. Now over to Seidmetz. A long 3. It's good. As that will be by Brody Wooford. Heath again with the ball. Goes down the left side of the lane. Ball's knocked loose. Another turnover on the Blue Lions. That's their second. Quickly coming down with it will be Jackson. All the way back out down to Wooford with that nose guard mask he's got. Decent crowd here tonight from the Blue Lions side. Jackson didn't bring quite as many as they did Saturday afternoon at Miami Trace. Could be possibly because of the night game instead of a day game. I don't know, but anyway, Wooford drives the lane, goes in for 2, and he'll draw the first 2 points off turnovers. And Jackson quickly up 5-2. And the ball comes off the hands of Jajeski, and it's turnover number 3 now for Courthouse, which is not the way Coach Barker, I'm sure, drew it up to start off this contest. 5.5 left here in the first period of play. 5-2, Jackson with the lead. Wooford has the ball, sees the pick, starts to drive toward the foul line, now backs it up a little bit. Now setting the screen is Woodward. Jenkins goes right to the hole with it, around the rim, no good. Ball knocked around and comes down to Haythcock. Noah. And he tries to bring it down, and he will travel the ball. That is turnover number 4 on Blue Lions. Senior night at Washington Courthouse not starting off very well with 4 quick turnovers for Washington. 5 minutes left here in the first period of play. As Jenkins almost got the ball, Haythcock knocks it out of bounds. So Jackson will get the ball out side court. Jenkins, left side of the key, around the perimeter to go. Over to Seidmetz. Now back to Wooford. Ball's knocked loose, and there's a steal. Skip pass underneath. Lindsay gets it and give an assist there to Alberto Pineru. So Jenkins with all 4 points so far. 5-4. Wooford looked like he wanted to hit the long 3. Passes it up. Now starts to drive. Jajeski now back over to the right side. A long three put up by Simich, and it hits the top of the backboard and goes out of bounds. So that'll be a dead ball violation, and the ball goes back to Courthouse. So the Blue Lions already with 4 turnovers, still hanging in there, 5-4 deficit as we're halfway through the first period of play. Haithcock. Little fancy dribbling there. Now short pass to Jajeski, and he got a little bit fancy himself, bouncing the ball behind his back, and it goes out of bounds. That might have been one time he shouldn't have done that, huh? Long pass down now to Wooford. He goes inside. Haithcock with the steal. Here comes now Washington Courthouse. Alberta. He gets it over to Heath. Misses the 3. Battle for the rebound. Comes down to Jackson. That's their first defensive rebound. And now another steal. Haithcock off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. Stick back by it. Good. Haithcock. Courthouse with the lead, 6-5, 3:05 left here in the first. Good hustle there by the Big Blue. Simich over now to Wooford, around the perimeter to go to leg. He now goes inside to Woodard, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul. So that will be on Pignero, number 11. Ford exchange student from Italy, David. Senior year. And we got a whistle, and going to have a pushing foul. And they're going to call that on Lindsay. So just like that, Courthouse picks up a quick foul. That's their second foul in just a moment. Spin move. Left side, Woodard no good. Rebound comes down to Lindsay. Kajeski off the glass, good for 2. Good muscle there by Roman, getting the rebound, shot inside the paint area, off the rebound by Courthouse. Simons now over to Jenkins, backdoor pass, beautiful there to Lade. That makes it now 8-7. Heath, top the key. Pignero down the left side. Heath, fall away jumper, no good. Good missile inside by Lindsay. And see, as I believe it's going to be on Jackson. It is. That will be a foul on Simons. So that makes a foul number 1 for them. So Noah. Haithcock will throw it in. Heath to Noah. Chance it for a 3-point play as he gets it off the glass. Good for 2. And all of a sudden, Big Blues caught fire after those quick 4 turnovers. They've taken care of the ball, and they've jumped now up to a 10-7 lead with a chance to make it number 11. Krzyzewski comes out. Lindsay comes out. Everhart's coming in, and Robertson comes in. Hayes in and out, won't go. And rebound, and a pushing foul is going to be called on Robertson, just like that. We've seen Connor get so many bad foul calls on him. He barely touches the guy, and the guy falls down and gets a foul called on him. Jeez. Leg wearing that knee brace comes out. He'll be replaced by Joe Carroll, number 11 for Jackson. We're down to under 2 minutes. Courthouse leads at 10-7. Turnaround shot by Wooford, no good. Rebound, it comes down now to Everhart. Over to Heath, goes right to the hole with it on the glass, good for 2. And he has a chance to make the old-fashioned three. Nice play there to the Big Blue Lions.
Fouls on Stephen Jenkins, his second, team's third.
Was that the third driving layup that they've had here? It's 12-7. And Bryson will get a chance to complete the old-fashioned three. He doesn't. Rebound, and it's going to be Haythcock, I believe, over the back. As Noah, yeah. So Noah will pick up the foul. That will be his first. So that's the fourth team foul for the Blue Lions. Next one, they'll shoot the bonus if they're still in the first period. We start after every quarter. Pass into Simons. Press being applied. Try to trap. Now they go into the left corner to Brody. Around the perimeter. Carroll. Legs back in the game. Now Carroll. Fall away jumper good for two. Nice looking shot there. So makes it 12-9. Courthouse by 3. Heath, Everhart. Pugnero now over to Haythcock. We're down to 45 seconds. Haythcock with the ball. Spread offense, Courthouse. Now Connor started to come up to get the screen, backs out. Pugliano three, up, no good. Ball batted around, and it's going to come to Jackson. We're down to 20 seconds. Simons with the ball. Gets the pick. Give and go. Now to Woodard. Over to Woodford. No good. Long rebound. Connor gets it. Final seconds, and the ball will fall short, and that will end the first period of play. But after Courthouse got a little shaky there in the first 3 minutes, they have come on strong since, and they're up 12-9 after one. Back in 60 seconds here on WCHC.
Every journey is unique. Right now, students living in 36 Southwest Ohio school districts can explore over 30 hands-on programs offered across 4 Great Oaks campuses, including Laurel Oaks and Wilmington. These extraordinary opportunities for high school juniors and seniors are tuition-free and feature state-of-the-art labs designed to prepare students for whatever comes next. Pursue your passions, play to your strengths, discover your greatness. Great Oaks. Visit greatoaks.com.
As you plan your elective surgeries, remember that the best rehabilitation is right here locally at Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. With physical, occupational, and speech therapy 7 days a week, our teams can get you back to enjoying life. Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor, sister facilities with a family feel.
Start the second period. Jackson will have the ball out of midcourt. Blue Lions up 12-9. Baker now is in for Blue Lions. Bounce pass now over to Woodard. Leg. Backdoor pass. Nice head fake. Good Whipper. Brody now with 7 of the 11 points for Jackson, and it's 12-11, 30 seconds into the second period of play. Haythcock will bring the ball down. Noah stops. Baker, top of the key. Shuffle pass now over to Heath. Woodward, little weave here going on. Baker, back to Heath. Went to the left, now comes back out between the circles. Now sees an opening. Flips it over to Baker. And he travels. Turnover, Courthouse. 5 now in the game. So you got Baker, Heath, Robertson, Haythcock, and Everhart. Lindsay will get ready to come in just a moment. Simons. Leg, now over to Woodard. Wooford and Carroll for Jackson. Under 7 minutes here in the first half. Wooford brings it all the way back out front, now to Carroll. Jackson's lost 2 in a row. Courthouse has lost 9 of their last 11. Both teams desperately want to get a win tonight, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul away from the action. They're going to call that on Charlie Woodard as he was charged with the foul on a blocking screen. That's a turnover. Lindsay comes in. Robertson gets a breather. 6.5 left in the first half. Haythcock. Now to Heath. Off the pick, Lindsay. Top the key, looking. Now back over to Heath. He wants to go inside to Haythcock, but brings it back out. Now over to Baker. Baker flips it back now to Heath. Down the left side of the lane, now goes to Haythcock. Right side of the key. Haythcock now to Heath. Heath now to Baker. Tries to weave and bob. Now goes to Lindsay. They say, let's go back and start it all over again. Now they go back to Haythcock. We're under 6 minutes, first half of play. Haythcock's got a leg on him. Goes inside. Lindsay, power move off the glass. No! He missed with the left hand. We're going to have a foul on Lindsay. He missed the easy bunny shot and then will be charged with the foul. That will be his second. Team foul number 1 here in the second period. Jackson gets the ball out of bounds. Wow. Again, Courthouse crashing the board, just couldn't pay it off. Simons with the ball. And then that goes to Wade. Kicks it over to the right side. Working the baseline will be Simons, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul. And they're going to get Baker on a blocking foul. So that'll be his first foul. Team foul number 2, and Jackson gets the ball out of bounds. Courthouse still leading it, 12-11. Long 3, no good. Backside, rebound, layup are good by Woodward on the reverse. Good play there. That makes the score now 13-12. Jackson's regained the lead. They were up early in the game. Justin puts up a 3, way off the mark. Rebound by Jackson. Quick pass down court. Woodard now over to Carroll. Carroll's double team, tries to get it outside. Ball's on the floor. Rebound, I should say turnover. Jackson. Long 3. Heath, that was off. Ball's batted around underneath. Rebound comes down to the Jackson team. Long 3. Carroll, no good. Rebound. Lade kicks it back out to Simons, and they'll say it's started all over again, boys. 4:20 left in the first half. Simons comes in, 8-footer, no good. Ball batted around. Rebound comes down to Courthouse. Heath across the timeline. He'll slow her down. Now to Everhart. Justin kicks it back out now to Haythcock. We're under 4 minutes, first half of play. Haythcock to Baker. Now short pass to Everhart. Justin trying a little shuffle move, can't get there, so kicks it back out over to the right side to Haythcock. Kills the dribble, looks, now goes to Baker. Now back to Haythcock. Cross court pass. Everhart. Trifecta, got it. And a timeout by Courthouse, and we'll take a 30 as well. 3:29 left here in the second period of play. Timeout on the court. Courthouse 15, Jackson 13. Back in 30 here on Fayette County Youth Sports WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communication.
In the spring of 1991, my parents established the Summers Funeral Home to provide thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to families who are in pain from the loss of a loved one. This is Vanessa Summers, and we at the Summers Funeral Home continue our commitment to the community and treating everyone with the utmost professional care that we can provide. For more information on how we can better serve you in your time of need, please give us a call at 740-335-6078, or please feel free to stop by our office at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160.
Along with Dave Woodward, Randy Young with you. No, your name's Everhart. Whatever.
There you go.
Where in the world did I get that at?
I don't know.
My tongue got tied. Simon's over now to Wolford. Tries to throw the ball, and it comes off Brody as he tried to throw it across, or off the legs, I should say, of one of the blue line players. So, substitutions. Aiden Osborne now enters the game. Also coming back in will be Alberto Pignara. Haycock waves Chujewski off. Now he comes back out, sets the screen. Noah, top the key, sees an opening. Nice spin move, little six-footer, won't go. Rebound Jackson. 6 rebounds, 5 of them on the defensive side. Now, inside, Woodard, he makes that one a little bunny shot, and it's now 15-15, tied ball game. And we're going to have a travel on Courthouse. 6 turnover now for Courthouse. Jackson's got 4. Jackson's got 4 points off the blue line turnovers. Courthouse hasn't gotten any points yet. Excuse me. Carroll with the ball. Pass now over to Sarmitz. Now over to Wolford. Between the circles. Now over to Sarmitz, and stolen by Osborne. Coast to coast, layup good. So a Jackson turnover, number 5, and the first 2 points off turnovers for Courthouse on the Osborne drive. 17-15. Courthouse with the lead. We're down to 90 seconds here in the first half, and a very low scoring first half. Remember, it was 30-29. Jackson won the last time these two teams played back in early January down at Jackson. And it was on a last second shot by Jenkins. And now a violation by the Ironman. He turned the ball over. And quickly, leg comes in, and Jenkins comes out. Both teams now with 6 turnovers in the first half of play. Monero now over to Haycock. Ball's knocked loose on the floor, and Coach Barker quickly calls a 30-second timeout. Very heads-up play there. We'll keep it right here. Tell you that the reserve game tonight was interesting, to say the least, David. It was almost like it was 2 completely different games, to say the least. The Jackson team led by a score of 16-12 at the half, and then Washington Courthouse just went on an unbelievable run. I believe it was like 12-0 at the end of the third period, and they end up winning by a score of 37-24 as Courthouse had a 25-8 run in the second half of play. Jackson Everhart had 14. Sam Piper had 11. Aston Farron had 9 for Jackson. So A win again for Courthouse. That was a good win for them. They've been struggling a little bit lately too. Haythcock to Pignero. Got bumped, nothing called. We're down to under a minute. Lobs inside to Krzyzewski. Ball stolen. Turnover on Courthouse. Now with the ball, Carroll stops. Leg. Looking. Hands it now to Wolford. We're down to under 30 seconds. Now back out front to Simons. Leg. Woodward, long three, hits front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Krzyzewski, and then the ball's turned around and turned back over to Jackson. We're down to 10 seconds left. Long three, Woodward puts it up, no good. Crashing the boards, rebound by Osborne. We're down to 2 seconds. Shot from half court, it's short, but it gives the Blue Lions the lead at the half. So we're at halftime, and it's Washington Courthouse 17, Jackson 15. We're back in 2 minutes with our halftime show presented by Kirk's Furniture New Holland. So stay with us. You're listening to high school boys basketball on Fayette County Youth Sports, WCHC.
M&M Turf Supply Company has been serving the equine industry since 1966. We carry a complete line of 100% natural horse tail hair and mane hair. Bulk horsehair is sold in half-pound and 1-pound bundles and is available in blunt cut or natural tapered. The hair can be used to make horsehair extensions, pottery, sculpture, braiding, and jewelry. We are located in Central Ohio, and we can ship to most states in 2 to 3 business days. Please call us at 740-335-1641 or visit us at mmhorsehair.com.
At the Fayette County Veterans Service Commission, we do solemnly swear to proudly support all veterans of all branches across all generations. Please contact us today to learn more. 740-335-1610. Are you a new parent looking for support? Fayette County Public Health offers several programs to connect with new moms, dads, and babies to provide support for your parenting journey. Family Connects provides a nurse visit to support your family right after you come home with your new baby. The nurse can answer questions or address concerns you may have, and they can also connect you to any clinical or community support you need. If you would like regular support as you navigate your parenting journey and your child's developmental milestones, the Help Me Grow home visiting program may be a good fit. We also offer car seat checks, baby massages, and the WIC supplemental nutrition program. Call 740-335-5910 for more information. Together, we can build stronger and healthier families.
We should go bowl and have the best pizza in Fayette County tonight.
Ugh, I don't want to go to 2 places.
Well, we don't have to. The best pizza in Fayette County comes from the local pizzeria, Amori's Pizzeria, just inside Leo Lanes.
Really? No way.
Yes way. Come on in and grab a lane and the best pizza in town. Leo Lanes and Amori's Pizzeria, located right across from the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Call Leella Lanes at 740-335-2580 to order your pizza today.
It's now time for the Kirk's Furniture New Holland's halftime show, presented by Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Now with new hours. Open Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday evenings till 7 p.m., Tuesday, Friday, and Saturdays till 4 p.m., and of course, closed on Sundays. Back here at halftime at 17-15, Washington Courthouse with the lead. They led by a score of 12-9 at the end of the first period of play. Real quickly, we told you, of course, last week that the girls' tournament draw was going to be coming up soon. It did. In fact, the girls' tournament draw will start next Wednesday, February the 12th. In Division 3, Miami Trace will have to travel to Sheraton. And the winner of that game will take on the number 1 seed Marietta team a week from Saturday at 2 o'clock. In the other bracket, Chillicothe is playing Athens, and the winner of that will then play on Saturday the 15th at 2 o'clock against number 2 seed Uniota. The winner of those games then will go to the district finals at Logan on February the 19th, and the winner of that then would play the East District winner at Zanesville. That's really kind of the regionals, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Division 4. Real quickly, Courthouse girls will play at Gallia Academy, and that's at 7 p.m. on the 12th. If they win, then they travel to Fairfield Union on Saturday the 15th and play a 2 o'clock game. Jackson, meanwhile, will play Warren Local. The winner of that game will play Hillsboro on the 15th at 2 p.m. Those winners then would play on the 19th at Ross Southeastern at 6:15. In the lower bracket, Waverly will play Logan Elm, also on the 12th, with the winner playing 3rd seed Circleville on the 15th at 2 o'clock. And Vinton County would play South Point on the 12th, with the winner of that game playing on the 15th at 2 o'clock against Greenfield McLean. The winner of the lower bracket would play at 8 o'clock on the 19th at Ross Southeastern. And then the district finals at Southeastern would be 5 o'clock that night. And the winner would go on to the regionals. Now, this week is the boys' draw. That will be on Sunday. Looking at the Max Prep rankings, this just gives you an idea. This is not to say, okay, this is set in concrete, but it's pretty close. Really quickly, Miami Trace is the number 1 seed in Division 3 in the Southeast District. Warren Local's number 2 at 17-2. Marietta's 3rd at 14-3. Chillicothe is 4th at 8-10. Sheraton is 10-9. They're the 5th. And Athens is at 8-9. They're the 6th seed. The pairings would go like this. On February the 18th, it would be, if we go by just what I just told you, it would be Sheraton at Chillicothe, with the winner playing at Miami Trace on the 21st at 7 o'clock. The winner of the Athens-Marietta game would then play Warren Local, also on the 21st at 7, with the district championship going on February the 26th at 7 p.m. Now, right now, it's to be announced. So we don't know if Trace would possibly get a second home game or not. We know that if they hold on, they would get the number 1 seed, and they would play a home game for sure on the 21st. And, of course, WCHC would do that game. Division 4, real quickly, there's 14 teams. Meigs is number 1 at 17-1. Jackson's the number 2 at 13-5. Number 3 is Uniota, 16-3. Number 4 is New Lexington at 10-9. Number 5 is Circleville at 10-7. You're saying, Randy, some of these records are not matching up. Don't worry about the records. It's based on Max Prep's ratings. You get 40% if you beat a team. Your opponents win, you get an additional 40%. And if your opponents win, you get a 20%. So that's why you got teams that are probably got less wins that will be hosting teams that may have more wins. Doesn't sound fair, but it's the way it looks like it's going to be. Waverly's 7th seed, Vinton County's 8th, Hillsboro's 9th, Courthouse 10th, Greenfield's 11th, Gallia Academy is 12th, Westfall's 13, and 14's Logan Elm. If the pairings hold up, here's how we got it. First of all, on February the 20th, it would be Hillsboro going to Vinton County, and the winner of that would play Meigs on the 24th. Meanwhile, the other bottom part of the upper bracket, it would be Westfall taking on New Lexington, and Gallia Academy would take on Hillsboro. No, excuse me. They will take on the number 5th seed. They play Circleville. The winner of those games would go on 24th at 6:15 and 8 o'clock in the districts, and would play at Ross Southeastern. If they win, they go to the districts down to Combo on the 27th. Bottom bracket, real quickly. Courthouse, if they hold on the number 10 seed, would travel to Waverly, and the winner of that would play Jackson. How about that, huh? Could have a rematch here. Meanwhile, you got Logan Elm will take on Uniota, and then you've got McLean taking on Fairfield Union. And the winners of those games will play on the 28th at Ross Southeastern and moving to 8 o'clock on the 27th for the district finals. We'll be back in 30 seconds with quick stats and second half play-by-play. Our halftime show presented by Kirk's Furniture in New Holland.
Kirk's Furniture in New Holland has a gift that you can open all year long, a Lazy Boy recliner. We have a big selection of lift, rockers, or wall recliners, and the big man's recliner at prices that Kirk's Furniture in New Holland are known for. 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Free delivery in our trading area. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Open Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. As in the past 106 years, we're still closed on Sundays.
Real quickly, first half stats. Brody Wolford with 9 points, including a 3. 2 points apiece for Garrett Lade, also Charlie Woodward and Joe Carroll. There's been no free throw attempts by the Jackson team at this point. They have 6 turnovers. They've scored 4 points off those courthouse turnovers. 1 offensive rebound, 5 defensive rebound. Washington Courthouse, meanwhile, they have 4 points from Noah Haithcock, 4 points for Jacob Lindsay. 3-pointer by Justin Everhart, 2 points apiece for Bryson Heath, also Roman Krzyzewski and Aiden Osborne. Courthouse is 0 for 2 from the free-throw line. They have 7 turnovers, and they've given up 4 points to Jackson on turnovers. 1 offensive rebound, 4 defensive rebounds. 17-15 is your score. Halftime show presented again by friends at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Second half starts off. Courthouse with the ball, right to left across your dial. There's a long 3 put up by Lindsay, way out of range. And a travel call on Jenkins. He looks at the referee and says, "You got to be kidding me. Really? You called that a turnover?" So give a defensive rebound and then the turnover. Courthouse gets it back. Haithcock has the ball slapped, picked up. Another turnover on Washington. That's number 8 for them now. 30 seconds into the second half. Both these teams are way, way below what their per game average is. Jackson's averaging around 51 points a game, and Courthouse is averaging 48 and a half. And it's 17-15. Jenkins with the 3. His first points of the contest. And Jackson back up, 18-17. I was kind of half teasing Dave. I thought, 30-29. We're not going to see that score again, are we? I don't know. Could be. We'll have to wait and see, I guess, huh? Heath brings it back out front down to Krzyzewski. Roman starts the drive, flips it now to Heath. Now over to Haithcock on the weave. Haithcock's got Woodward on him. That's a good matchup. Kind of bumping around a little bit. Jackson coach wants a 5 seconds, not going to get it. Krzyzewski over to Heath. Heath brings it now all the way back out, sees a little opening, goes down the left side of the lane, stops, kicks it over to Krzyzewski, and it's another turnover. 9 now for Courthouse. 90 seconds into the third period. It's a 18-17 lead. Oh my goodness, he got away with a turnover there. Woodward now over to Simons. He almost traveled with the ball. Now to Jenkins. Jenkins down the left side. Muscle move off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Krzyzewski. 5 defensive rebounds now for the Blue Lions. Long 3, Krzyzewski, no go. Ball batted around, comes down to Jackson. Comes to Ironman on the fast break. Woodward stops, double team. Oh my goodness. If they're going to call that on Krzyzewski, that's got to be crazy. That's crazy, David. And that's indeed what they're going to call. They're going to call a blocking foul on Krzyzewski. He was standing right there, and Jackson player ran right into him, and nothing, it was called on Courthouse, not on Jackson. So Jackson gets the ball back. Woodward now to Wolford. No good. Long rebound comes down to Courthouse. Quickly to Lindsay. Haithcock. Noah stops. Skip pass. Underneath. Lindsay. Head fake. Left-handed shot. Good for 2. 6 points now for Jacob Lindsay. 19-18. Big Blue gets their first 2 points of the second half. 5:20 left here in the third period of play. Jenkins looked like he was going to go for the three. Starts to drive on the baseline. Kicks it all the way back and throws it into the crowd. That's a turnover. Jackson, that will be their 7th. Bryce will bring it down. Bryson, excuse me. Heath now over to Pagliaro. Shot from the foul line. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Heath. So that will be a turnover as well. So Heath will get a illegal screen off the pick. Turnover and a foul. So under 5 minutes now. Courthouse still leads, and here comes Jackson again. Attempt for the steal, no good. Ball thrown, and it comes off the back of Heath, picked up by Blue Lions. And Haithcock will come in, and they're going to call a foul, and that's going to be on Brody Wolford. And that will be only the first foul this third quarter, so they'll take the ball out of bounds. Long lob. Haithcock spins, 5-footer, no good, gets his own rebound. Get in there, baby. It's good, and he gets a chance for the old-fashioned three. Sorry, Dave, I lost my composure there for a second, bud. So Haithcock now will try to pick up point number 7 here. Nope. And we're going to get Krzyzewski for over the back. That's the second time tonight we've seen an over the back foul called on Courthouse. They got Haithcock earlier, now Krzyzewski with it. And now the Blue Lions are going to go to a press, leading 21-18 with 4.5 minutes. Cyrus comes down across the timeline. Goes to the right side. Wolford looks. Kicks it back out front. Simons with it. Top of the key. Backdoor pass. Jenkins. And that's going to be, oh, they're going to call that a blocking foul on Lindsay. Oh, my goodness. So the blocking foul will be on Lindsay. That will be his, which one is that? That's his third foul. As Jenkins will go to the line. I think Jackson coach is a little upset. He thought Lindsay might have tried to undercut Jenkins, but that was not what happened. Jenkins kind of lost control in midair and drew the foul. Jenkins is going to come out of the game, and Carroll is going to take his place. Coming out will be Lindsay. Robertson comes in. Pigonero's coming out, and Everhart comes in. So 4:06 left, and Jackson will be at the line, and this time it'll be Joe Carroll shooting in place of Jenkins, who was shaken up a little bit. First free throw's good. And that's the first free throw it's been made today by either team. Give him 2. Cuts the deficit now to 21-20. Here comes Noah bringing the ball down. Left side, Everhart. Justin stops, and he traveled with the ball. Another turnover. Number 11 against Washington Courthouse. Legbeck comes out, and Jenkins will re-enter after the getting shaken up a little bit. So here comes Jackson with a chance to go ahead, down 21-20 with 3:45 left in the third. Jenkins against Robertson. Jenkins left side of the key, starts to drive, spin, ball stolen. Turnover, Jackson. It's Wolf, Heath, and then turn around, and Heath has the ball stolen by Wolford. Jenkins, cross-court pass. Brody looking. He's got Krzyzewski on him. They'll bring it back outside. Carroll around the perimeter. Woodard. Now it's Wolford inside against 3 players. Ball's partially blocked. Carroll puts up the shot, no good. And Heathcock gets the rebound. Here comes Courthouse. 3 minutes left. Krzyzewski inside, a little 8-footer, good for 2. 4 points for now, Roman. 23-20. Jackson quickly comes down, backdoor pass. Oh, it came off the hands of Krzyzewski, as that was a little bit too much on the spin there with the backdoor pass. So Jackson will retain possession, and Aiden Osborne will get ready to come back in the game. He's going to come in for Robertson. Seimertz inside, low post. Carroll kicks it back out front, around the perimeter to go. Woodard to Wolford. Now to Carroll. Carroll stops. Now over to Wolford. Stops. He's going to put up a long 3, way off the mark. Rebound by Everhart. Here comes the Blue Lions. Jeston to Osborne. Boy, he wants to take that 3 so bad. Passes it up. Goes inside to Krzyzewski. Back to Everhart, now over to Heathcock. We're down to 2:15 left here in the third period of play. 23-20. Heathcock hands it now to Heath. Heath now over to Osborne. Shoots the 3, a little bit off the mark. Rebound comes down to Jackson. 2 minutes left here in the third. Jenkins stops. Wolford on the baseline, kicks it back. Jenkins, long 3, hits the side of the rim, no good. Ball batted out of bounds. That should, no, come on. They're saying that was off Courthouse. That was Jackson all the way, David. I saw it. But I guess it doesn't matter what I saw, right? Just do the play-by-play, young. Baker back in the game now for Jackson. Pass on the out-of-bounds play. That time, Courthouse did hit the ball. Heathcock knocked it out. Looking, long pass to Carroll. Now over to Seimertz, backdoor. Carroll, little fadeaway jumper off the glass, good for 2. Carroll's got 4 of the 7 points here in this third period. It's 23-22, minute and a half left here in the third period. Heathcock stops. Now over to Osborne. Aiden gets the pick, goes down the left lane, spin move, turnaround shot, no good. Krzyzewski, no, won't go. Rebound comes down to Jackson quickly. Woodard has it. Cuts it now to Wolford, who's down the right side, and he'll be knocked down, and we'll have a foul, and I believe that's going to be on Heathcock.
Be on Osborne.
Osborne, okay, thank you, Dave, for correcting that. So Osborne picks up the foul. Brody Wolford there with the chance to go to the free throw line now. Free throws up, good. 10 points now. First player in double figures tonight for either team. Second one is no good. Rebound comes down to the Blue Lions. 23-23. It's knotted up with 1 minute left here in the third. Haithcock. Everhart launches a three way off the mark. Rebound comes to Jackson. Quick pass down court to Woodard. He's got Heath on him. They'll kick it back out. See if Jackson goes to the last shot here. Carroll with the ball. Woodard again on the left side. Symrix. They'll back it back up against Baker. We're down to 25 seconds. Setting the play up. Touches the top of his head, so that must be a play. Looks like it's going to be a screen. Now it comes down the left side. Bounce pass underneath leg, and he'll miss the shot, but he'll be fouled on the play. So it's going to be on Everhart. It's his first foul. Gary Legg will go to the line. He makes his first free throw. 3 points for him tonight. I believe he's the only senior on the Jackson team, David. Everybody else is underclassmen. So the Ironman still has a lot of that youth on their squad. Second one's good. 4 points now for him. And Jackson's regained the lead at 25-23 with 10 seconds left. Woodward. And going to have a whistle. And the foul is going to be on Jackson. It's going to be on C.J. Crabtree. His first. 5 seconds left. Everhart, 3-point, hits the side of the rim. Lindsey muscles, lays it up. No, won't go. Missed it, had it roll around, and just would not drop. So with that, we go to the fourth period of play. This time it's Jackson has got the lead. They lead at 25-23. Fourth period, play-by-play coming up. Stay with us right here on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communication.
Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center has been a part of serving the automotive needs of Fayette County and the surrounding area since 2001. From tune-ups, brakes, oil changes, heating and air conditioning systems, engines, and more, Jim Van Dyke's can work on all models, both foreign and domestic. Our goal at Jim Van Dyke's is to provide superior quality automotive service and repair in a friendly environment and in a timely manner while building a trusting friendship. You can stop by the shop at 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse, or call 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000, or set up an appointment on their website at jimvandyke.com.
Key stat in that third period of play, Jackson was 5 for 6 from the free throw line. Courthouse was 0 for 1. In fact, Courthouse has only went to the free throw line 3 times so far in the game and has not made one yet. Jackson with the ball as we begin the fourth period of play. 25-23. Sarmich almost lost the ball. Goes to Jenkins. Backdoor pass. Woodward. No good. Ball batted around. It comes down to Lindsay. Quickly, here comes Courthouse. Chance to tie it up. Haithcock goes to the hole with it. Nope. Official said he was on the floor, son. There'll be a foul. That's going to be on Lade. That will be his second foul. So Courthouse will get the ball underneath their own bucket. Long pass out now to Everhart. Around the perimeter now over to Osborne. Hayden, bring it back a little bit. And he turned the ball over. 13 turnovers now against Washington Courthouse. 10 for Jackson. 7-2 advantage, points off turnovers by Jackson. That's +5. They're up +2 on the scoreboard. Woodard now over to Simons. Ryan in the paint, flips it back out the leg. Now over to Jenkins. Jenkins, right side, spin off the glass, good for 2. 5 points for Jenkins. All of them have come here in the second half of play. And Jackson leads at 27-23. Everhart. Osborne. Everhart launches a trifecta, got it. Much needed 3 there, 27-26. Coming into the game, Everhart had 52 threes, and in the state of Ohio, unofficially, that is tied for 5th in the state. Traveling on Jackson. Osborne comes out. Great job he did on the sub. Krzyzewski now comes back in. Right now, so far, Lindsay's the only one in foul trouble with 3. Everyone else has got 2 or less. Jacob inside. Haycock, no, misses a bunny. Rebound, Jackson. Quickly down court. Jenkins. Now over the leg. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul. And they're going to get Lindsay again. Yep, Lindsay will pick up his 4th foul. Coach Barker looks at the bench. Decides they have to keep him in there for a little bit longer. It's kind of a gutsy call, to be honest with you. Down by 1, you get 4 fouls, and you've still got 6 minutes left in the game. So Jacob's got to be very, very careful. Wolford. Now over to Jenkins. Down the middles. And good rejection by Haycock. He's one of the top blockers in the state on blocked shots. Averaging around 4 a game. That's a good stat to have. Long lob out front. Woodward stops, shot, rolls around, won't go, and they're going to get leg for over the back. I don't mind if they're going to call that, David, but call it on both teams. That time they finally did. That will be a foul. That will be his 3rd foul, so he's now in foul trouble. And Courthouse will get the ball back with 5.5 minutes left in the game and a 27-26 Jackson lead. Haycock sees an opening, stops. Everhart launches another 3. Up, no good. Batted around. Haycock, no. Yes, got the rebound. Stick back bucket by Noah. And then coming down will be Jackson. That will be leg on a drive. Check and make that Woodard. And with his point, Krzyzewski will pick up his 3rd foul. Now we've got a conference among the officials. Now, well, whatever the conference is about, it's over with because it's 29-28.
Probably whatever they're going to get for dinner.
The shot, okay, I'm going to say one official said 2 fingers. No, it's only 1. It's an old-fashioned 3. And no, rebound, Wolford, triple team, gets back out with it. Inside and a block, and Krzyzewski's got, I think, is going to pick up his 4th foul, or is it Lindsay?
Krzyzewski.
That's going to be on Krzyzewski. That's his 4th foul. Getting a little bit physical right now. Lindsay and Krzyzewski, 2 of you guys inside with 4 fouls apiece. Free throw line, in and out by Simers, no good. Second one, no good. Rebound, Haithcock. Noah brings the ball down. We're under 5 minutes left in the game. 29-28. Courthouse trailing Jackson. Bryson Heath with the ball. Gets the pick. Now back out front to Haithcock. Heath. Cross-court pass, and the ball is tipped out of bounds by Jackson. As Everhart was trying to set up for a three-point play. Or a three-point shot, I should say. 4.5 minutes now left in the game. Heath looking, and Coach Bartlett wants a timeout. We'll take a 30 as well. Timeout on the court, 4:29 left in the game. 29-28, Jackson leads here on WCHC.
The Reproductive Health and Wellness Clinic at Fayette County Public Health offers extended hours once a month. Clients will see a certified nurse practitioner who can prescribe birth control, perform gynecological exams, and test for sexually transmitted infections. To schedule or for more information, call Fayette County Public Health at 740-335-5910.
.430 left in the game, 29-28. Jackson with the lead. Again, we mentioned in the pregame that Jackson was averaging around 51 points a game, while Washington Courthouse was averaging 48.5. Neither team is going to hit that per game average tonight. It was 30-29, Jackson winning down at Jackson back in early January. Haithcock with the ball. 8 points tonight for him. Probably about as many rebounds, him and Lindsey. Lindsey bounce pass. Jacob goes up high. Ball's knocked loose. Blocked again, and there'll be a foul. Jacob stayed right with it and finally was able to draw the foul against Jackson. That will be the fourth foul on Garrett Leggett, and now he's in foul trouble. So we got 2 for Courthouse and 1 for Jackson. Lindsey misses the free throw. Man, I'll tell you, Courthouse is killing themselves not getting these free throws to go in, David.
Well, it could end up being the difference in a win and a loss here.
Yeah. You hope not, but we'll have to wait and see. Second one, that does go in. We'll take it. 1 out of 2. 29 apiece. And Lindsey will get a breather. And Alberto Pugnario comes back in. He's seen a lot of action tonight. Started the game as a senior and has played all 4 quarters. It's good to see him coming off the bench. Wolford. Oh, somebody let him get loose down low. Skip pass back out front now to Jenkins. Jenkins, the lefty, now goes to Carroll. Krzyzewski better be careful. Seimertz. Now they try to set up a screen. Wolford drives down the left side of the lane. Good for 2. 31-29. Jackson by 2. 3-3-3 on the scoreboard. Krzyzewski comes up, sets the pick for Haithcock. Flips it. Everhart launches the 3. No. Ball batted around. Jackson gets the board. Quick pass down court. Now to Woodard. Coach Max Morrow. Jackson saying slow her down a little bit. Around the perimeter they go, and now Jackson wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. 3:03 left in the game. 31-29. It is Jackson ahead. We'll be back in 30 right here on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communication.
Were you exposed to toxins or other hazards while serving our country? If so, please give the Fayette County Veterans Service Commission a call at 740-335-1610 to schedule an appointment. Let us assist you to get the benefits that you rightfully deserve.
Back here at Washington Courthouse. Got a good one going on. Couple scores for you. First period score, Miami Trace is up over Chillicothe 15-7. Halftime, Chillicothe was leading big over hold on here a second. Greenfield McLean. I just saw the score. 35-14. Wow. (31-29). Jackson leads. We're under 3 minutes, and Alberto's going to get called for reaching in. So that will be his second foul. Jackson again with the ball out of bounds. Fourth team foul this quarter. Wolford clearly beats his man, goes in, gets the layup. Somebody did not do their job picking him up. And quickly, which seems like eternity, Jackson's up by 4. Haythcock. Heath, 3, no. Ball knocked around, and it's going to be tied up. Yeah, tied up, and the ball is going to go to Washington Courthouse. Good heads-up play, but the big blow on that one. Everybody was crashing for the boards, and alertly, Courthouse tied the ball up over Jackson. Coach Morrow doesn't like the call, but, well, that's the way it is. Haythcock trying to back his man up, puts it up, throws it up. Osborne rebounds, around the perimeter to go. Everhart shoots the 3. Oh, way off the mark. Osborne with the rebound and then throws it off the leg of Carroll, so Courthouse will retain possession. And Jenkins now will get ready to come in. Leg will come in for Carroll. Pass, stolen by Jackson. Not a very good pass underneath the bucket. 4-point lead, 33-29. Sirens under pressure, kicks it back out front to Woodford. Now to leg. Jackson wants to take just a little time off. Sirens now back out front, around the perimeter. Jenkins, ball's knocked loose, reaching around. Foul will be called on Courthouse. I believe that's going to be on Osborne.
Osborne Haythcock is second. It's the team's 5th.
No, they're going to get the Haythcock for that one. So Jenkins at the line. First one's good. Osborne out. Kuzeski back in. David mentioned free throw shooting could be the factor tonight. And it's starting to become a little bit true here. 6-point lead with 90 seconds left. Courthouse has got to get some threes and hopefully get some fouls. Pass underneath. Lindsay, shuffle pass. Haythcock and fouls on the floor. Ball's out of bounds. Foul is going to be on Wolford. Haythcock has it. Everhart, 3. No, won't go. Ball batted around. Comes down to Jackson. And almost stolen. And a timeout by Jackson. We'll take one as well. 1:17 left in the game. Courthouse needs a break here and get some threes. They're down by 6. 35-29 here on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communications. Jackson has hit 6 out of 9 free throws. All of them have come in the second half. Washington Courthouse, 1 for 4. Advantage at the free throw line, +5. Jackson, they're leading by 6 on the scoreboard. Jenkins, and a foul. It's on Heath. So that will be team foul number 5 in the quarter. And next 70-some seconds, maybe down to a free throw shooting contest here, David. Jenkins at the line. 7 points for him tonight. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Make it 2 for 3. He'll get another opportunity. Second one is good. 7 out of 11 from the free throw line by Jackson. Up by 7. And we got a whistle and a foul. No, excuse me, timeout. By Courthouse. Break, Dave. Dave says we'll take a break, and we'll take one as well. A little over a minute left. 36-29 in favor of Jackson. Back in 30 right here on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communication. S&D Family Tires, located at 333 West Court Street in downtown Washington Courthouse, remind you that you'll find top brand name tires right in their showroom. Steve and his staff can offer you a wide variety, including Bridgestone and Cooper. You'll find an impressive selection of premium wheels and tires for your vehicle. S&D Family Tires offers mounting tires for $12, balancing tires for $12. They offer rotation, alignment, and so much more. Call for an appointment or stop by. Give them a call at 740-313-7425 or stop by 333 West Court Street in downtown Washington Courthouse. Open daily 8 to 5, Saturdays 8 to noon. Washington Courthouse trailing by 7 points with 1:07 left in the game. Don't forget, after the contest, we'll announce our Epifano McDonald star of the game. Pass into Heath. So we're down to 1 minute.
1 minute in the game, 1 minute.
Heath, Haithcock, Noah, to Zieski. And he travels with the ball. Man. 15 turnovers now in Courthouse. 11, Jackson. Legs out, Carroll's in. Everhart's out, and Pagnero's back in. Osborne comes in. Lindsay comes out. Coach Barker possibly going with defense-offensive setup. Pass in now to Jenkins. Try to double team him. Woodard all the way down to Wolford. Jackson now content to run some clock. They're going to have to foul here. And Heath will commit the foul against Carroll. That's his third foul. So Carroll will go to the line. Carroll with 6 points tonight, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Missed that one. Osborne back out. Lindsay back in. That one's short. Jeski with the rebound. Quickly down court. Three-pointer, no good. Fight underneath, rebound. Jackson with the rebound at 26.2 seconds, and another foul on Courthouse. So with a 36-29 score that's made that way for about the last 15 seconds or so, we'll take the long walk down to this end. Brody Wolford, outstanding athlete for Jackson. First free throw is good. 15 points tonight. Make it 16. He had 9 at half. Heath. Pugnero. And the ball is taken right back by Courthouse. And Heath has it stolen. Ball's batted around. Final seconds ticking away. Haithcock sets three, way off the mark, goes out of bounds. Wow. So 38-29. Robertson, Baker, Everhart. The three seniors getting a round of applause for Blue Line faithful. Unless something happens in the tournament, this will be their last home game of the 2004-2025 season. And Jackson will just run the clock out. And Jackson will pick up the win and stay alive, but faintly in the FAC race. The final score tonight, the Jackson Ironmen 38, the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions 29. We'll be back with our post-game program, including interviews and the announcement of the star of the game. So stay with us. You're watching Fayette County basketball here on WCHC.
The Fayette County Veterans Service Commission offers services ranging from claim submission, emergency financial support, memorial affairs, and transportation to and from VA doctor's appointments. We're here to help. Call us at 740-335-1610 to see how we can best service you.
Every journey is unique. Right now, students living in 36 Southwest Ohio school districts can explore over 30 hands-on programs offered across 4 Great Oaks campuses, including Laurel Oaks and Wilmington. These extraordinary opportunities for high school juniors and seniors are tuition-free and feature state-of-the-art labs designed to prepare students for whatever comes next. Pursue your passions, play to your strengths, discover your greatness. Great Oaks. Visit greatoaks.com.
Kirk's Furniture in New Holland has a gift that you can open all year long, a Lazy Boy recliner. We have a big selection of lift, rockers, or wall recliners, and the big man's recliner at prices that Kirk's Furniture in New Holland are known for. 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Free delivery in our trading area. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Open Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. As in the past 106 years, we're still closed on Sundays.
You have the power to protect your children against serious diseases like measles, cancer caused by HPV, and whooping cough. Vaccines work with your child's natural defenses to help them safely develop protection from diseases. Fayette County Public Health is offering childhood immunizations by appointment. Late appointments are available. For more information or to schedule, call 740-335-5910.
Well, another disappointing loss by Washington Courthouse as they led at halftime 17-15. Jackson went up 25-23, and then had a 13-6 advantage in the fourth quarter. And really, it came down to the free throw shooting in that second half, David, for Jackson. It was enough for them to win, and they win the contest 38-29. So with Jackson with the win, they now go to 7-2. They have one more game. They'll play Chillicothe on next Friday night. Courthouse, meanwhile, has one more league game. They play at Miami Trace next Friday night. Let's go ahead and take a look at the unofficial scoring here. First of all, for Jackson tonight, Brody Wooford with 16 points, including a 3 and 3 for 4 from the line. 8 points for Stephen Jenkins. He was 3 for 4 from the free throw line and a 3. 6 points apiece for Joe Carroll and Garrett Legg, and 2 for Charlie Woodward. Meanwhile, for Washington Courthouse, Noah Haithcock with 8 points tonight. 7 for Jacob Lindsay, who did really, except for the foul trouble, I mean, he did a pretty decent job on the boards tonight. Let me see here. He's got Haithcock 8, Lindsay 7, 6 for Justin Everhart, 4 apiece for Aiden Osborne and Roman Shajewski, and 2 for Bryson Heath. Free throw shooting, we said that would be the factor. It was. Courthouse was 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Jackson, all in the second half of play, was 10 for 14. That's plus, yeah, they're 2 for 4, I'm sorry. That's a plus 8. And Jackson won by 9 points. So again, free throw shooting the big factor. In reboundings, I had Jackson officially with 16 rebounds, 2 offensive, 14 defensive rebounds. I had Washington Courthouse 5 offensive rebounds, 12 defensive rebounds for a total 17. I had Jackson with, 11 turnovers. Washington Courthouse had 15 turnovers. You might remember, though, they had 4 like in the first minute and a half and then settled down, and then here toward the fourth period kind of, struggled a little bit and under that pressure and turned the ball over. Unofficially, I've got Jackson with a 9-2 advantage on points off turnovers. I'm sure I probably missed some somewhere, but when it's all said and done, it will be a win for Jackson in the points off turnovers as well. Coach Seth Leach will be heading our way. Give him a few minutes, I think. Yeah. Appreciate Seth coming over and talking to us on the post-game program. They, of course, had a big win tonight over Jackson. First of all, congratulations on the reserve win tonight.
Thanks. Appreciate it. It was a big bounce-back win for us, and we went down there, lost by like 5 or 6, so it was a good one for us. Yeah,
I think I had you guys like 12-0 in the third quarter and 25-8 or something second half, so you guys played well.
Thanks.
All right, let's talk the varsity game. Free throw shooting, that's the big stat. They made 10, you guys made 2.
Yeah, I think we got 3 or 4 and 1s and didn't convert on any of them.
No.
And probably a lot of their free throws were there in the fourth quarter. Like us just not getting defensive rebounds out of some of those. They get fouled, shoot another 2 free throws. Even with that, I think they still missed all 3 of those.
Yeah.
And we still had the ball down 1, still in a good opportunity to try to win the ball in the game.
I know that you started your 3 seniors tonight. Alberto, I was very impressed by his play tonight.
Yeah, he's scrappy. He can play. Sometimes he probably just gets lost a little bit within the 9-man rotation because we got 9 guys that can play.
Right.
And it's just sometimes it's hard to play all 9 of them in one game. And you might play 30 seconds. You might play 28 minutes. You never know.
Well, I think he played every quarter, if I remember right.
Yeah,
I think Shannon put him in. I don't know how much minutes it was, but still, it was a good performance from him. What seems to be the thing that is really hurting you guys right now?
I think it's just costly turnovers at bad times. Like, we're up 2, we turn the ball over, give up a layup in transition, or we're down 1, need a bucket, turnover, or just uncostly offensive rebounds, too. They probably had 2 or 3 where we need to get the rebound, go down and score the other way.
Right.
And I think we had a stat for only giving up 5 offensive rebounds, which typically isn't bad, but it's just timing on all of it.
Yeah. I had you guys for 2, but like I said, I know I missed some. You guys had 5 offensive rebounds. Lindsay, I thought, him and Haithcock both did a really good job on the boards tonight.
Yep, they were pretty good. Jake was pretty solid. Noah was good. We just got to make some of those bunnies when we get some of those offensive rebounds and stickbacks. Those a little bit kill us.
Yeah, I gotta say that there's probably about half a dozen there. I think you guys missed tonight that could make a big difference in the game.
Yeah.
All right, so now you're off. You got to go to Lynchburg Clay, then you got to go to Miami Trace again on Friday night, and of course the tournament draw
comes out Sunday.
Looks like you will probably go on the road.
Yep.
So with hopefully more than 3 games left, what are some of the things you guys got to concentrate on?
I mean, just situational basketball at times, like taking care of the ball. Let's get a good shot here, convert on offense, and then, I mean, we got an easy one. We actually went up 1 and then just gave up an easy bucket in transition. Like, there's just those little things. And I think we talk about it all the time. What's great with this group, like, we've had some really close losses, like a lot of them.
Yeah.
But like, we stick together. We play hard. Like, no one's moping around in practice. Like, we're coming back ready to play. And I think that's what's the beauty of it, because we believe we can beat anybody we play.
Yeah.
If we play hard and play the way we can play, we can beat anybody.
Yeah, I gotta say, I look back at that game. You lost 1 down there on last second shot
by 1,
and then you lost. You came back from Chillicothe down by double digits, and you almost pulled that off. And then Hillsborough snuck 1 in on you last second. So there's 3 games right there. If you guys had won, you guys now all of a sudden you're kind of in the middle of the race, and you're probably over the 500 mark.
Yep. I mean, we're right there, and we just need 1. Just 1 to convert, give us a little bit of confidence, and I think we can, going into the tournament, we can make a run. I believe teams don't want to play us, because I think we're going to come out, we're going to play hard, we're going to be physical, and we're going to execute what we want on offense and defense at times.
All right. Well, Seth, appreciate you coming up, talking to us on the post-game program. Good luck to you guys, and we'll see you probably next Friday night out in Miami Trace. Okay?
Sounds good.
Thanks, Seth. Appreciate it. Seth Leach, the varsity assistant coach, reserve head coach for the reserve team here at Washington Courthouse. We'll come back. We'll do our star of the game right after this. All right, back here, our Epifano McDonald star of the game. We're going to say it's going to be Jacob Lindsay. Jacobs tonight, even though he had 7 points, he got plagued with a lot of foul trouble, but he still ended up probably around 6 or 7 rebounds and did a really good job, especially he had, 2 or 3 offensive rebounds for sure, and then, of course, on the defensive side as well. So Jacob Lindsay will be our Epifano McDonald's star of the game. We'll be awarding that along with other kids from Washington Courthouse, Miami Trace, boys and girls in late March when we do the program at McDonald's. Again, final score tonight, it was Jackson 38, Washington Courthouse 29. Now we're going to be busy next week. Tuesday night, I'm looking forward to this one. Minford, currently 17-1, Miami Trace 17-0. Nina, I don't need to say anything else, do I?
That'll be a good one.
That will be a good one. So that's Tuesday night. Then Friday night, of course, Miami Trace and Courthouse will play at Miami Trace. And then Saturday night, we'll have another Miami Trace game as they will play host to Hillsborough. So we got 3 boys games next week. So we hope you join us here on WCHC. So for Dave Woolever, I'm Randy Young. Thanks for joining us. Have a good weekend, everyone. And we'll catch you next Tuesday night at about 7:15 for Miami Trace and Minford. Until then, thanks for joining us. Good night, everyone.